Hey YouTube. Today I have just a little bit of time to myself. Today is Friday. I just got done doing some homework, exercising. So I've been looking on YouTube and I like these reading blogs people do, and I'm trying to get back into reading more because I want to build like a book collection of just good books to have in the house. And especially when I look outside, it's gloomy, rainy, cold. It's not really the season to be outside all the time. I think a good book is really good to read in this type of weather. But my goal is to start reading lots of books. Like I said, I want to build a book collection. And I heard that reading stimulates your brain activity and refrains from dementia and stuff like that, and helps your memory. So that's another that is another motivation for me to start reading again. So like I said, I'm reading this book right now. If you're on my Instagram, I'll link my Instagram below. It's called Women in Charge. I've started like a mini book club for women around the world to read the same book at once, and we can all talk about it and go over it. So make sure you follow me on Instagram and hit that link. It's in my bio. So if you want to follow along with the books that I will be reading. So for this reading vlog, right now I'm reading this book. It is called Disappearing Acts. Let's see, there you go. It's called Disappearing Acts by Terry McMillan. And I'm gonna try to read her whole book series because I did not know she wrote Stella Got Her Groove Back. So I'm even going to read that book because I want to see if it's like the movie. But I heard this book has a movie after it too. So after I'm done reading, I'm going to watch the movie as well. But I love this book. It reminds me of everything that I don't want in a man. Okay, it reminds me of everything that I don't want in a man. Like, the thing is, I feel like Franklin is a really good man, really good person. However, he has a lot of growing to do. He has a lot of things that he needs to figure out himself as a man. And I feel like being in a relationship is not good for him at that time. For instance, instability with money, instability with homes, figuring out how to navigate through this world, through his life, you know. And here we have Zora. She has her life together. She knows exactly what she wants. She knows what she's going for. She knows who she is. And she's just so in love with Franklin. But the thing is, to me, is like, I really solely believe if it's meant to be, then it's meant to be. It will come back around full circle. But he needs to get his life together. And Zora is not even where she wants to be. She has dreams that she wants to accomplish. And Franklin's a distraction. He is a big distraction. She wants to be a singer, you know, and he is just a big distraction, and he needs so much help. He always asking for money. He always needs this. He needs that. He don't got no place to live. It's like, bruh, get it together. But it's like, he's not a bad guy. He's not a bad guy. He just needs to work on himself. He really needs to figure himself out. And I think they're a really cute couple. They just got a lot going on. And so far, I'm really liking this book. There's a lot of things going on. I really like this author. She's very detailed with her stories. And yeah, I'm really falling in love with these two because it just, like I said, reminds me of what I don't want. What I don't want. And, you know, letting go is really hard. When you know that you want to be with this person, but it's just not great timing. It's like not, it's not. So she needs to be about her business, go on and do what she needs to do, and Franklin needs to just get his life together, because his life is a hot mess. his life is a hot mess, and he's very intelligent black man, which I love that Arthur made him. He's not like a person that just doesn't know what he's doing. He's very intelligent. He didn't finish high school. He's struggling trying to be a construction worker, trying to start his business. And the thing is, he has all the tools, he has all the mindset, he's very intelligent, he knows who he is as a black man in America, but he just needs to get his life together. And the thing is, I feel like Zora is his motivation. So it's kind of like a weird back and forth pool. It's like she's his motivation that he needed to, step forward, but they don't need to be together, because the only thing is the problems is making their relationship worse. Because I feel like if they were where they was supposed to be, then it would be less conflict. Like if Franklin had his life together, he could take care of her. He can do the things that he needs to do for her. He can have the confidence in himself, because he's always second guessing himself. He's always, thinking he's not man enough. It's just too much. And she is tired of taking care of this nigga. She is tired of taking care of him. I'm literally reading the last, I'm on page 250, and they haven't went out in so long because they're always trying to save money, or she's always paying for the dates. So she's just like through with it. She's getting dressed, she's putting on her heels, and I feel her because I've been there before. She's putting on her heels, she's like, hey, I'm about to go out and enjoy myself. And when stuff happens like that, that's how people drift off into different relationships, and it's done. But the thing is, it's like, I feel like from my past mistakes and my past relationship, I feel like they need to get themselves together. And maybe if it's meant to be, then they can meet back up and start where they finished, because they'll ruin a good thing. They will ruin a good thing if they're not ready. If they're not where they're supposed to be, to me. Because Franklin, like I said, Franklin's a very good guy. He knows what he wants. He's very intelligent. Arthur described him as fine. Like chocolate, he fine, chocolate, dark chocolate. He got this nice little fade going, nice little beard. Zora's beautiful black woman too. She's a little bit thicker, but she's like, she's fire, okay? Two fire people, but just on totally different levels. But the love is real. The love is very real. It's not fake at all. Franklin almost cheated. He almost cheated. I was like, bruh, why do men always get distracted? Like, and the thing is, he didn't even want it. He was just doing it because it was thrown at him. It's like, why? I don't understand why men do that. Like, why do men? You don't even want it. It's easy. So it's just like, oh well, like, fuck it. I mean, it's just like, I don't understand. Like, women don't do that. Women just don't see something that's easy and be like, oh yeah, come on. No, like, why do men do that? I don't understand. So it's funny because I love how the Arthur goes back and forth in Franklin's kind of voice. Like, we basically see Franklin from the inside, and then we see Zora from the inside. So this book is kind of giving me a male perspective, which I don't have, because I really truly believe men and women are from different planets, because we think totally different. And Lord, like, I feel like men and women are here to learn how to cooperate, because Lord Jesus knows it's not easy out here for this. So yeah, so I get to see the inside of Franklin's mind and see how men think, kind of. And it's just like, he knows exactly what he wants, but he still like plays with raggedy stuff. It's just like, and the girl he was trying to like going back to, about the girl he was about to cheat on Zora with, was raggedy, okay? Raggedy, the author described her as raggedy, for real. But, you know, and this is just a cute love story. But like I said, I've been here before, and no, both people, I truly believe both people need to have their stuff together, you know, especially at this age. It's like, maybe when you guys are in high school, you guys are struggling together and you can come up together, maybe. But if it's late in the game and y'all still trying to get your stuff together, then it's just like, let's just be cool, and I see you on the flip side. But yeah, this is a really good book. So I'm just gonna be reading this book. Let me see how further I can get, and maybe I can give you a little bit of update on what I read. But yeah, I got my candles lit. I'm gonna probably light an incense and just read a couple more chapters with you guys, and I will keep you updated. Oh my gosh, man, I'm trying to tell you, these guys be beefing with each other. They're like in the house and they are like constantly thinking like how annoying each other how annoying each other is. I'm like this makes me think of like, I don't know. It just makes me think like, is relationships supposed to be like this? I cannot do it. I cannot. I just like, this is like hard work. Like being with another human being intimately is freaking annoying. Because they are just like constantly like in the same space as you, and it's just like, bruh, leave. Oh my gosh, I cannot. I don't know why. I'm just like, maybe I just have to be in a relationship because Lord, it's like, I don't know. I feel like sometimes, like I said earlier, I feel like men and women, that is the hardest thing to master, is being in a relationship for a long time. Because you constantly have to be working on yourself. It's weird. You have to constantly be working on yourself in order to master being in a relationship. Because men are really annoying. Like this guy, she calls her. She's at dinner with her friend. She's thinking about how his day went to make sure the meeting went right with his school because he's trying to go back to school. She calls him when she's at dinner with her friend. And her friend was like, "Oh, there you go. You gotta go check in. You gotta go check in." So friends be cracking me up because they always think you checking in with your husband or checking in with your boyfriend is bad. It's like, first of all, why is that gotta be a bad thing, hater? But yeah, so she went to go check in. She stepped away from her table, checked in, and called him. He answered, "Hey." She said, "Hey," and then he was like, she was like, "How'd the meeting go at school?" He was like, "Oh, can we talk about it at home?" And then she was like, "Sure." He was like, "Where are you at?" She was like, "Eating with my friend." "Oh, how come you're not at home?" "I'm out with my friend eating." Like, I don't understand. What do you mean? Like, what kind of question is, how come you're not at home? I don't get that theory. Like, I don't get that thought process. And then you say, "Oh, I'm hungry." What are you telling me for? I'm out in a restaurant eating with my friend. You're gonna tell me I'm hungry? How can I solve that for you? Like, look in the refrigerator. Food is there. Cook something. I don't understand, like, the thought process. Like, what is going on? Lord. But yeah, he is annoying. I swear he's annoying. I'm Team Zora, okay? I'm Team Zora over here. This is Team Zora. Like, this is like, I'm Team Beyonce, okay? I am Team Beyonce. I'm Team Women. I am Team Women because we need to stick together with these guys out here in these streets because they are annoying. So yeah, I think the biggest, like, this book just reminds me of the hardest thing in the life is, can you be in a relationship with somebody constantly, every single day? Every single day. Oh my gosh. So I'm going to stop there, and I'm going to finish up the book some more tomorrow. And yeah, this is my reading vlog for today, so I'm going to continue tomorrow. See you. Alright, so I want to show you some other books that I'm reading. I got these from the Goodwill and they kind of stuck out to me. So this one is called 500 Places to Take Your Kids, which is really like a goal of mine, is to travel the world with my son, and go as many places as possible. So I really am going to really like keep this book forever, and it got some pretty cool things. And the thing that interesting about this book is that it recommends like what age to take them at, so what age they'll actually enjoy it. Like this one says, "A city once divided, the shadow of the Berlin Wall. Age 8 and up is in Berlin, Germany." That's pretty cool. It also shows you how much, where to take the flight, how much it usually will cost. Let me see. This one says Island of the Wild Ponies. So basically you get to see a whole bunch of ponies out, and this is in Assateague Island, Virginia. So this is actually in the USA. And I would just do research just to make sure this is still available. because this looks like is an older book. Let's see when it was published. It looked like it was published in 2006, so it is a long time ago, but still it's pretty cool to know that there's some stuff out here. Like this place is in Colorado. It's called Ancient Colorado Condos on a Cliff, and it's usually going to be for ages 4 and up. And this is just some pretty cool stuff. You can actually see these ancient condos made out of this natural material out of boulder. So that's just pretty cool, and I think that my son and me will enjoy doing things like this. If I had to look at one more, this one, and I like it because it has things in America and things in different countries. This one's called Hoover Dam. Like this one is in Nevada, Boulder City. This is recommended for ages 6 and up. So it's a big dam, 250-foot long tunnel, looks at the power plant. So it's pretty cool. So I'm going to be recommending this book if you can find it. And I'm going to be looking in here, maybe making trip decisions off of stuff like this, because this is pretty cool to me. Another book that I'm reading that I got from the Goodwill is Hug Your Customers. I'm always a marketing fanatic, so I love to see how to connect with people when I am in business. So I'm always reading books like this. This is called Hug Your Customers by Jack Mitchell. He's a CEO, and it says the proven way to personalize sales and achieve astounding results. So one thing I've noticed is that customer service is all about relationships. So it just kind of tells you and teaches you how to bond more with the customer. So this is called Hug Your Customer. Another book that I got from the book Goodwill is called Brooke Burke, The Naked Mom. And I haven't really begun this book. I just started reading it, but it kind of motivated me to get this book because Brooke, when I was working at Skechers, I used to work at Skechers, and she was like the endorser for Skechers. I think she still is the endorser for Skechers, like for hella long. And I always seen her face. I never knew exactly what she did, but it kind of made me inspired because she's been working and in business and doing what she needs to do as a mother, you know, for a long time. Lola, come here. She's been doing what she needed to do as a mother for a long time, including host of Dancing with the Stars. She got all these endorsements. She's a model. She does commercials. She does so many things, and she's a mom on top of a wife. So I like reading about books like that because it's inspiring, because if she can do it, that means I can do it. So this one is called The Naked Mom, and she basically tells you how to do it, basically. And it says whether she's struggling to sleep train her 2-year-old or trying to rekindle her romance, Brooke shares experiences and insights that women everywhere will instantly recognize, how to handle tough and emotional mothership, and find the footing and dance as gracefully as possible through the chaos. So and she's a mother of 4, so she just inspired me. So I got this book. So if I need to feel inspired on how can I do this as a mom, how can I go back and do stuff, then I kind of like to go back to books like this to see maybe if there's some encouraging words in there as well. And my last book that I got is for my son, Smart, Building Brain Power in the Early Years. This basically kind of gives me some fun activities that we can do together and how to build his brain muscles and do stuff like that. So I love getting books like this because, like I said, there's no formula or there's no rule book for motherhood. So I'm always looking into books like this. What do they say about engaging? How do they say about raising kids? What works, what doesn't work? And like this one says nutrition, what kind of fun recipes I can make. This one's a fun pretzel recipe. Less is more, not making sure that we overstimulate their brains, because that will cause a lot of chaotic craziness. There's also having them make their own cinnamon rolls, make their own Play-Doh. So this is just a lot of stuff. There's different activities in here to play. Lots of new songs to sing. It says encourage the children to climb trees, make sure they're supervised, take a brisk walk outside, encourage the children to swim their arms across their bodies as they walk. So like just playing like, oh, like raise your hands in the air, raise your hands in the air. Can you twist? Can you twist? Like stuff like that. And placing materials such as crayons on the table so that children must reach across instead of just having them placed there. Play music and have them move their bodies. So I like reading stuff like that. Plus I'm a teacher, so I think this works well for me. Because the more we can encourage kids to have fun and do activities on their own, they're always learning that way. So this one is called Smart, Building Brain Power in the Early Years. And this is actually an early child education book. So if you teach younger kids in preschool or maybe kindergarten, or you just want to learn some activities as a stay-at-home mom to do with your kids, this is a good book to read. So yes, that is it. I'll see you guys in the next vlog. That is it. I'll see you guys in the next vlog. I hope some of those books you might actually go find on Amazon or something. I will try to write the name of the books down below, as well as my Woman in Charge website. Woman in Charge Instagram, so you can join us on there as well and maybe join our book club. And I will see you guys in the next vlog. I hope you guys like this reading vlog. I love books, so I'm kind of going to incorporate this on my YouTube channel while I'm reading books, reading my fictional love books. I'm like a sucker for romance, but I hate romance. It's like a weird balance for me. And then I love just random books. I get all these books from the Goodwill. These books come up to like $2-3, so I'm always a fan of Goodwill books because they have such good books, and there's no such thing as a book being expired. Knowledge is never expires. So hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you on the next vlog. Peace.